Hi and welcome to Getting Into Raw Cooking with Zane. This is a delicious and simple recipe. It only has one ingredient, a pineapple. We're using the Optimum 400 juicer to juice the entire pineapple, skin included. We're going to look at juicer food preparation and we're going to look at different ways that you can clean your juicer or discuss them while I make this. The first thing I'm going to point out is if you are going to juice a pineapple, be very aware that some of them have had a little sticker on it with the price or the barcode or the name of the type of pineapple that it is, and it's really sticky. Take it off before you juice. It'll get stuck all over your auger and you'll have a really rough time of cleaning it up later. The next thing that you need to do is remove both the top and the bottom from your pineapple. Those two are a little bit hard to juice and you will need to set them aside, pop them in your compost, something like that. Next, I encourage you to remove the skin quite closely as though you're going to eat the pineapple. And this is really good with really rough, hard skin fruits and vegetables of any description. Remove that excess skin and pop it aside. You can juice it, but always juice it last. That's the last thing you pop through. So we've got that, and sometimes I chop them in just to a smaller strip. So you've actually got little strips like that that'll fit easily down the feed tube in the middle, finger kind of width as you go, just preparing that for juicing now so I don't have to come back to it later. Pineapple's absolutely great for you. When that pineapple goes from its green colour to a really bright orange colour, it has more bromelain. Bromelain is always present in pineapple. Bromelain is actually an ingredient that helps with digestion, so it's very good for you. Now I've just chopped that into thin little fingers again, and any of the really fat ones where the core is, you can see the kind of finger-like lengths there, and we'll just chop them in half to make sure everything goes through nice and smoothly. So this is an easy recipe. One ingredient, great for your digestion, great to make, but this is the trick. Chop it up, make sure the skin's off, and then put the skin through last. Watch this and you'll see how easy it really is. Tamper out. Optimum 400 juicer on. If you don't have your own Optimum 400 juicer, remember, go down to the description below this video and make sure that you check out the Fruity website closest to you. You can order yours today and you'll get it in the mail just a little while. Now, I absolutely love this particular juice. I am using the fine mesh strainer inside the juicer, and as I feed everything through, you'll see the pulp starts to come out one side. The juice is going to feed itself. And look at this beautiful fresh pineapple juice, that pretty yellow colour coming out the other side. I'm absolutely happy to be sharing this with you. And remember, the pulp is good too, so don't throw it out. You can eat it with a spoon, mix it up with some fresh coconut flesh for a little bit of a pina colada kind of idea, or pop that pulp in your dehydrator and dehydrate it. Use it in your recipes instead of dried fruit. It's absolutely simple and easy. There we are, pulp coming out one side, juice coming out the other, and look how juicy that is. Barely any pulp and loads of juice. I'm just going to easily pop through now the skin. Big tip with the skin, don't overfeed. Give the juicer a second to squeeze and push everything through. Remember, it's got no cutting tool in there. It's just compressing and squeezing out the juice. Look at that. And you'll actually see that the juice starts to come out a little more foamy. If you don't want it foamy, you can always affix the juice tap at the beginning or during the process. So I don't often use it for this kind of juice, but definitely on a green juice. I really find it helps to reduce that foaminess at the top there. There we go. Just popping that through. The other cool thing you'll notice when you start juicing the skin is the juice goes from that bright yellow colour to a bright green kind of colour. Here we go. Last little bit going through right now. So there we have it. The juice of an entire pineapple juiced through your Optimum 400 juicer with no blockages, no difficulty, and I bet you any money it tastes great. I'm going to pour it into a glass and check it out, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now. Hi and welcome to Getting Into Raw Cooking with Zane. Today we're going to be using the Optimum 400 juicer to make you some delicious things. In this episode we're going to try a mono juice. So often we see juices that have hundreds of ingredients and I thought we'd go with something simple. These are grapes, just in case you didn't know. They look a little bit like an eye, and the cool thing about that is that they're good for your eyes. That's Doctrine of Signatures, you can look it up. What I'm going to do is feed the grapes through the top feed chute of the Optimum 400 juicer, and what you'll notice will happen, pulp will come out this side and grape juice will come out the other side. And we just keep feeding until we get as much juice as we would like. So this is an easy and fun one. This is good for you and for the kids. You can do it with the cold grapes like I'm doing, but another great tip is to freeze the grapes, and then you can eat what comes out the pulp section a little bit like a sorbet. So I've popped in enough to make at least 1 glass of juice. I'm going to serve that up in a pretty glass. Do you know everything tastes better when it's in a pretty glass? While I was doing this research for this one, grapes are fantastic. They're really great for constipation, really good for fatigue, they're low GI, but another cool thing that I just learned out is they're fantastic for acne. So if you take a little bit of your grape juice, dip a little swab in there and pop it on your acne, leave it overnight and it'll help to clear it up. It's got great vitamin C and antioxidants. The other cool fact that I learned about grapes is that it contains melatonin, which helps to balance the circadian rhythm or your sleep pattern, and melatonin acts as an antioxidant when you use it in a grape juice like this. Yum. Well, that was an easy one. What are some mono juices that you like? Write down in the comments below, we'd love to hear. And if you like this video or would like to see other ways of using the Optimum 400 juicer, don't forget to like the Fruity TV YouTube channel or make a note for what you'd like to see us do in a future video. Ciao for now.